Hey guys, Satnam, it's me, Shakti Sundari, and I am a woman. I've just finished my live webinar this morning for women on the topic of Radiant Womanhood and how Kundalini Yoga as a practice can support us in really living in our true radiance. And one of the things that we touched upon in this was the mantra, the affirmation, I am a woman, and the power of that simple statement, I am a woman, I am a woman. Just feel how that resonates through your body, through your being, through your energy field to affirm, I am a woman. There's such a power in that current of sound and in that affirmation. And I'm going to be working with this more and more this year in my Radiant Womanhood course and in my upcoming Awakening Shakti course and group. It's really about I am a woman and discovering that power, that depth, that grace, that divinity within ourselves. When Yogi Bhajan brought Kundalini Yoga to the West, he started out teaching in the 60s in the States, and he noticed that a lot of the women were being called chicks, like we'd call people babes today, right? And he said, what's going on with this? Why are you calling yourselves or allowing yourselves to be called chicks? You are not chicks. You know, what does that suggest if you call yourself a chick? You are eagles. You are majestic. You are all powerful. You are divine. You're not chicks. You're women. So by affirming I am a woman, we are inviting ourselves to act like, think like, behave like, resonate like, vibrate like a woman. You know, she is in her radiance, her power, her divinity, her truth, her grace, her self-fulfillment. She knows that she is one with the radiance of the divine. So I am a woman. Just try that out for yourself today. And I'm going to add one more thing to this. I'm going to read, this is a little bit edgy because I'm going to be reading something and putting on an accent because it would sound so awful in my own voice. I'm going to read some words from Sojourner Truth, a black female human rights activist from, or freedom activist from the 19th century. This is a speech or part of a speech that she gave at a women's convention in Ohio in 1851. It's very famous. So she's a Negro. She's been a slave all her life, and she's a woman. And this is just so potent and so powerful. So forgive me if I sound really crazy, but if I read it in my British accent, it's going to sound even more stupid, and I want to give it as much oomph as I can. Also, this pertains to Easter because she refers to Jesus Christ, by the way. All right. Here we go. What's all this here talking about? That man over there says the women need to be helped into carriages and lifted over ditches and to have the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helps me into carriages or over mud puddles or gives me any best place. And ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I have plowed and planted and gathered into barns, and no man could head me. And ain't I a woman? I could work as much and eat as much as a man when I could get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I have borne 13 children and seen most all sold off to slavery, and when I cried out with my mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman? Then that little man in black there, he says women can't have as much rights as men 'cause Christ wasn't a woman. Where did your Christ come from? Where did your Christ come from? From God and a woman. Man had nothing to do with him. If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone, these women together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again. That's it, and ain't I a woman? Sat Nam.